What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? We're going to go ahead and get this halftime report started. But before I do that, hit that like and subscribe button for us so we can keep these views going and keep everything happening. This is the BirdCage, just a halftime show. Let's go. Well, we've been crying and complaining about the offense not showing up. The offense shows up tonight. Kirk Cousins is having his best game as a Falcon, over 250 yards tonight, and the offense is actually putting up points. But the defense can't stop a nosebleed. What the hell is going on? Special teams are screwing up tonight. Koo misses 2 field goals. We give up a 50-something yard kick return to set them up for Mike Evans to run it. They're pretty much killing us with perimeter plays. Ladies and gentlemen, they're not going deep. They're playing the perimeter at this point. They're literally running corner routes and they're running screens and they're running nothing but counters and draws. This is what this is. Their offense is not complicated. It's simple football. For my football heads out here, you already know how we get down. Kirk is on pace for 500 tonight, but the defense can't stop a damn nosebleed. Come on, man. The hell is going on? We got one of the best defenses in the league, the 2 best safeties, and we can't even generate a pass rush. Hey, Terry, I'm going to go ahead and say this, brother. I need you to go ahead and coax the Jets into taking Devontae Adams. Jets, go ahead and take Devontae Adams so we can get Hassan Reddick in Atlanta because we need a pass rush. Judon is MIA today. Let's just talk about it. Trey Anderson is missed. JT Bertrand is running behind the plays. I said this on the pregame meal earlier. Let's be real. Bertrand is not ready. That's like you sticking an amateur fighter in the ring with Mike Tyson at 88 in his prime. It ain't happening. Bertrand made a couple of plays, but let's be real. We got Kevin King giving up a deep touchdown play. At this point, this is just not good all the way around. This is not good. We have not played a complete game. One side of the ball is playing well right now. Now, for all of y'all that's questioning the field goal that was not taken before the half, I want you to understand this. Koo has missed 2 field goals tonight. One was a penalty that got called back, and then it was another one that he missed right afterwards to take the lead when we had a chance to. I don't blame Raheem Morris. And you be giving up great field position to Baker Mayfield. 12 seconds with 2 timeouts. All he has to do is hit a deep shot. His field goal kicker can hit stuff from 50 out. So at this point, you do not give up field positioning. Not in a game like this at all. Not in a game like this. Raheem Morris, you got to make adjustments at the half. You've got to start blitzing. You've got to start taking away those counter routes. You've got to start having guys to play on the outside. It's just non-negotiable at this point. You got to get guys to play on the outside. I mean, at this point, it's just bad. Kirk is having a hell of a game. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do this. See, Jesse Bates and damn Justin Simmons done pissed me off. I got to go with Draco, the man that's on my shirt. I got to ride with Drake tonight. So I'm pissed at my safeties tonight because they look like complete ass tonight. I normally don't talk like this on the podcast with the halftime report, but at the same time, you've got to give Tampa their credit because their offensive coordinator was with Baker Mayfield in LA. He's figured this out. Do not complicate the game for Baker. He's keeping it simple. Baker is eating because the game is simple. And Baker's not even running right now, ladies and gentlemen, at all. At all. So that tells you that we're in this BS prevent defense at this point. Prevent defense prevents you from winning games, period. The defense looks god-awful. Let's get into some of the numbers tonight. Bijan Robinson has 7 carries for 18 yards, averaging 2.5 yards a carry. Tyler Algier, 1 carry for 8 yards. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a game that you need to feed Algier, period. No disrespect to Bijan, he got the first down run, but Tyler, you need to go ahead and start grounding and pounding. You've got to take the ball out of Baker Mayfield's hands, period. This is how you help your defense. You got a back like Tyler Algier. You have to stop the bleeding. The way that you stop the bleeding, you control the clock. You keep the possessions in your favor. You must slow this game down. Kirk is hot as a firecracker right now. Shoot, he's hot as the damn summertime in Arizona. That's where he's at this point. But all I can say is it's gotta happen. You've got to play ball control at this point. It's bad. The defense missing tackles, not wrapping up. Fundamentals are lost tonight because we've gotten beat on 2 corner routes and a post route tonight with Mike Evans scoring. Period. And then we're allowing these guys to run traps and counters, and they're breaking on us. The longest run from scrimmage tonight was for 56 yards. 56 yards. You got to give Tampa their credit. They're balling. Bucky Irvin is getting it in. I'm sorry. It was Rashad White. Excuse me. Rashad White had the 56-yard carry. He's averaging 12 yards a carry on 5 carries. He's got 61 yards. Again, we've got to contain this. Mike Evans, 2 touchdowns in this game. 2 touchdowns. That's unacceptable. There was a busted coverage when he got his second one. But this is unacceptable. K-Dot and their tight end is getting off. We need to use Kyle Pitts a little bit more, ladies and gentlemen. We don't have to deal with Antoine Winfield Jr. at all. We need to start hitting the seam routes. Now, there was a seam route that was dropped by Drake London. It would have gone for a big play. Let's just be real. Their best player on their defense is not on the field. There should be no reason that we should not be literally killing them right now with the seam routes with number 5 and number 8. Darnell Mooney, I'm sorry. He is our best receiver. A lot of people aren't going to agree with me. I love Drake. But Darnell Mooney is becoming more and more clutch with this ball game. And not just with this game, every game. And we got to shout out to the Dixon Way. Shout out to Larry Dixon. These folks are coming over here, showing us some love tonight on their channel. We definitely appreciate it. If you're tired of listening to Kirk Herbstreit and the legendary Al Michaels, slide on over there to the Dixon Way and show that man Larry some love. He covers the Falcons, the Dogs, the Braves, the Hawks, and even his wife's old sorry Gators. So again, check out the Dixon Way, man. We do, you should too. That's my country cousin with a K. So we definitely getting this thing right. But I'll just say this though. If you look at what we're doing, Darnell Mooney is killing it. You got to continue to attack Jamel Dean. You got to attack Britt on the outside. You got 2 weak cover corners over there. You got to attack those guys. You also have to attack the middle of the field. I'm going to keep saying it. If you're not going to throw to those guys, you've got to be able to run the ball with Tyler Algier at this point. And all I can say is we appreciate the love, Larry. We see you. Big Larry in the building and his Dixon Way Raiders. We appreciate y'all. But all I'm going to say is this, ladies and gentlemen. We're in a spot, and this game is turned into a shootout. We don't need to be in a shootout tonight. I know Kirk is hot. We've got to control the pace of the game. We've got to control the clock. We've got to become better on defense. It's the worst game that I've seen this defense play. We've given up 3 touchdowns, period. We've given up 3 touchdowns. At this point, it's just what it is. But I got to go ahead and stop for a second, and I got to give some love to Mr. Matt Ryan. Welcome to the Ring of Honor, my guy. You did your thing for 14 years for the Atlanta Falcons. Regardless of who likes you and who doesn't, guess what? You were clutch for us. You did what you needed to do for us. You're the first league MVP that has played for the Atlanta Falcons, and you took us to a Super Bowl as well. So shout out to Matty Ice. So for all y'all that don't like him, it is what it is. The man is in the ring of honor, and the man's going to be a Hall of Famer, and the man has an MVP. So y'all can take that to the bank, and y'all can just go ahead and book it. It's just what it is. Now, as for my linebacker court, Caden Ellis, you MIA right now. Land him. Where you at? It sucks that you're not here. It sucks. We don't see it. Troy Anderson, you had a great game on Sunday. We would have loved to see you do this again tonight against the talent that's on the field. So I'm not jumping ship just yet. He still has to prove it to me. But we have to get a stop We have to get a stop on this next drive. We cannot allow these guys to get ahead of us at all. We're down right now by 7 points. It's still a winnable game. We've got to cut down on the penalties. And I'm going to give you this. Why in the hell are you playing Caleb McGarry? Why in the hell are you playing the turnstile tonight? He's coming back off of a knee injury. He knows his job is in jeopardy because let's be real. Storm Norton did his thing this week. Storm Norton has been balling since McGarry has been out. Guess what? Kirk Cousins has not been touched. Now, in this game, Kirk hasn't really been – he's been sacked twice in this game. And guess where the sacks came from? They came from Caleb McGarry's side. It comes to a point where you got to go ahead and just put your foot between his hip pockets and send his monkey ass on. I'm sorry. He got to go. He has to go because you're getting ready to disturb the rhythm of this offense right now. Period. This offense is cooking, but you got the 1 weak link. Now, he was solid until he blew out his knee. I've been ready to get rid of him for a minute. And guess what? This is not new. I want Storm Norton. That is who I want starting. Storm Norton definitely is a better lineman overall. Give me Storm in the game. Because guess what? McCary is not even 100%. He's playing with a bandaged knee. It's only so much you can do with Hart, but when you're getting whipped off of that side, they figured out who the weak sister is. And they're definitely coming and they're touching Kirk now. Kirk's been sacked twice, and he's been hit about 5 times if you're paying attention. But he's dropping the ball off tonight. So shout out to Kirk Cousins, man. This man is on pace for 500 yards tonight. Kirk is pretty much at the 253-yard mark. He's averaging 9 yards a pass. He's 21 out of 28 and definitely is balling. Definitely is balling at this point. You've got to use Darnell Mooney. You've got to use Kyle Pitts. Ray McLeod, you had a drop when you were wide open across the field. You got to make those catches, man. You got to make those catches. At this point, we can't be complacent, ladies and gentlemen. We cannot be complacent and set on it. This is a division game that's on the line. You beat Tampa, you lead the division. And then you get Carolina next week on the road. You have a chance to have a 3-game winning streak. It's time for you guys to figure this out, make the adjustments. Let's get the win. The offense has figured it out. But I say by week 7, and I'm going to continue to say it, our passing game will be elite. But you've got to feed 25, feed number 8, and feed number 5, and feed number 1 in this game. This is pretty much a game that you have 4 guys that are eating, and you got to feed them. Kirk is hot as fish grease right now, ladies and gentlemen. You got to let this man cook. Now, my defense, I need you guys to step up. Caden Ellis has 4 tackles, but again, 3 solos. We need more production. AJ Terrell, you had a chance to catch an interception in this ball game. You've got to make that. That ball hits your hands. He gift wrapped the interception to you. You literally could have stopped the momentum of Tampa on that first drive with an interception, and we would be up right now with the way that Kirk is balling. AJ, you got to make better plays. We got to stop playing man coverage on these. We got to stop playing zone coverage on these guys and man up. Got to man up. Kevin King, we saw you messed up on that play. It is what it is. Shake it off. Short-term memory. We know you can ball. Let's get it together. James Smith-Williams, solid game so far. Ruka Roro, we're seeing you around. But at this point of the ball game, we've got to get things right. Period. We've got to get it right. Because it's a lot of stuff that's going on right now that's just not good. It's just not good. So the offense is cooking. No, I'm sorry, it was Hamilton. Thank you, Corey. It was Hamilton that actually gave up that touchdown. I apologize. Not Kevin King. I saw King on the field at the same time. So that was Hamilton that gave up that touchdown. I apologize on that. So All I'm saying is this: at this point, defense is gut check time. You've been carrying us for this long. Offense is coming to play. Meet them halfway. Special teams, I need y'all to step up. Start making tackles. We do not need to squib any kicks. Stop experimenting. Stop experimenting. All I'm going to say is this. Let's make this work. Let's make these second half adjustments. Defense, this is your time to step up and step out on the field. The offense is giving you time to breathe. The offense is giving you time to breathe. So at this point, let's go ahead and make these adjustments. Let's walk out of here with this dub because I plan on having the party line tomorrow night, not the benediction. I'm just going to let you know that now. That's how I feel about it. So second half is starting, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go ahead and support them. Hey, I'll see you guys tomorrow night, 8 p.m. with the magnificent Birdcage crew for the party line and benediction post-game show. So check us out. We'll see you tomorrow. Enjoy the rest of the game, folks. Peace.